coming down.
And we can see it 10, 9, 8. You don't have to. Go ahead.
So welcome back to Culture the Podcast. This is a very special episode where the man behind the camera gets on screen. So
Holy shit.
here I am.
The biggest surprise in podcast history.
For the 100 subscribers, the man who started it all.
That would have been a good getaway.
That's why I did it.
Really? That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay.
That's why I wanted you on. I was like, cool. I was like, we'll do the man who started it off from the first subscriber to the 100.
I wasn't really happy with that episode.
That first one is rough as fuck. Have you ever seen it? Like,
Yeah, no, I watched it. I was cringing the
So
whole time.
what were you cringing about though? Like you or just
I don't
overall?
I don't like talking too much about the sensitive personal issues that I've gone through and stuff
Yeah.
like that as far as in my personal life. Love talking about my kids and the things that I do and things like that. But as far as the harder things to talk about, I don't really like talking about that in publicly as much.
it was an interesting time for him specifically, what he was going through. And, like, it obviously got worse than better, thank God. But it was some shit that, like...
Right?
But it was, like, some shit that, like... knowing our friendship and knowing how we, like, fuck with each other, it was, like, I can sit here and kind of, like...
You know how to hone in on certain things in order to...
Yeah, like, I could prod at shit and, like, know, like, he gets it, but is anyone else gonna get it kind of shit, you know? So it was there's, if you watch the first few episodes, there's a lot of like
inside jokes
that are like fucking like
Only you two were
yeah.
like cracking up about. Everybody else
or
was like,
people
what
that work with us and like kind of like know, like if you watch it you kind of be like, oh shit, I kind of think I know what they're hinting at.
That was what, 2 years ago? No, just a year ago, right? Feels like 2.
No, I was like 2, right?
Was it?
No, it's like almost like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
No, it
Was
was start of. I thought it was start of
COVID.
pandemic time, so 2020.
No,
No?
when you and I did that, no, that was,
way.
yeah, it was
That's
only, almost
pre-COVID.
3 years ago. I took a year off,
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, and this is
and
that would be
COVID's
this
been
would-
2 years. So from where we're at now,
Yeah,
to
but
where
we've
it's,
done
probably
it
3 years.
2 years ago. We're gonna go look back at the date, even though they're
It says-
archived now.
It says 2 years. It tells you the time.
Okay, yeah. So you said
Yeah.
3. I said 2. I'm right.
It says
You're
2
wrong.
years, but
I'm
it's
right. You're wrong.
2019.
No,
Yeah.
unless it had to be December.
No, like March 2019.
No way.
March or February is the anniversary.
Has to be.
Actually, we might be
2020.
creeping up on the anniversary of
2020. Guaranteed.
It wasn't 2020. For sure, it wasn't 2020.
That has to be.
Because 2020, I wasn't having anybody over because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was before
yeah,
before they locked all that stuff in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
No, we did. It had to be like January 2020.
Bro, March of 2020, I was in Hawaii. You know, so I was, put it this way, I was still with the company that I'm currently
Stay
with.
tuned to find out who was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
don't have our fact checker.
we had never,
right now.
I wasn't with the
I'm gonna
company I
start
left.
doing
to.
cutaways. I'm gonna start doing cutaways, and we're gonna cut to the screenshot of when it was posted.
I'll tell you what, this
Yeah.
is going to be fucking horrible because we're all going to be talking on top of each other
Crazy.
so much.
No,
Editing is going
I'm
to
just gonna
suck.
sit back and chill.
Yeah, right? So,
Yeah.
how do you feel from the first
Whoa, you do that,
subscriber?
bro.
Yeah, right? Hey there. From the first subscriber to now the 100th subscriber. How things
3
have
years later.
how things
3-year journey.
Yeah.
3 years 76 years later, here we are.
Well, our 2 year journey was cool. I mean, not 3.
Let me finish the question.
Okay, sorry.
The evolution of what it's come from, where it was just basically us,
GoPro.
a GoPro, the fucking overhead mics.
The golf ones were fantastic. I can watch those ones all day, but that's because there's a lot of inside stuff there and shit talking.
You talking about the vlogs?
Yeah, those are fantastic. The 40-minute one was a little bit long. The one where we did 10 minutes and you had the background audio and all that. That one was kind of cool when you did the little intro when we were at Navy, I think it was.
For sure.
That was fun. We did it late at night, if I remember correctly, so it was dark out.
Yeah, it was really dark.
So the lighting wasn't as good. I know we're still evolving as far as lighting and audio and all that stuff go, but I have a feeling these last few and ones coming up are going to be a lot better.
Let's hope so. We got
I think so. I mean, you
big
guys.
furry dildo in my face. Wouldn't be the first time, by the way.
That's a very fat one, by the way.
Yeah, short and stubby.
No, I enjoy sitting back here and listening to you guys talk because there's a lot of things I don't like to talk about, but I like to, listen and find out what's going on.
Chime
Actually,
in maybe now
yeah.
and then.
Yeah.
I like to find out what's going on a lot through you guys, and I can get and kind of discuss it with my people on the side or do my things. But ours was a lot more what's going on in our life, which is now it's more evolved to what's going on in the world.
Right.
How do we feel about it from different views? And I think that can resonate with people and kind of connect with people.
It was dope. It's been an interesting journey because a lot of it was like, I just want to have my friends over and I want to tell their story through the podcast. And then kind of get into like topics like we're doing now. But I wanted people to have background on like who Jake was, who Roman was.
Who's talking about it? There is.
Yeah, so you're not like, who's this guy? Like, I don't know
Yeah.
where he's from. I don't know what his thing.
So what are your thoughts on the evolution, the 2, maybe 3-year journey?
Bro, I honestly,
I'm gonna
like, I've been through the ebbs and flows of this podcast, like wanting to do it, not wanting to do it, getting a bunch of like hate when I started doing it, like how like people would hate just for the sake of hating.
Do you still think you get hate for the sake of hating?
One person specifically, yes. Other people, I think
so
they
he's
kind
only
of
gonna
like,
have to make it 5 minutes through this episode before he finds out.
Yeah. Other people, it's like they're like, "Oh, you're still doing it," and it's like, "Okay, so this isn't
Yeah.
a gimmick. Like you're kind of like legit trying to do this." You know what I mean? So I think a lot of them are giving me credit for just like sticking it through, but a lot of it, bro, like the pandemic, I thought for sure killed it, and I was like, "Here, I bought all this camera equipment, I bought all this cool stuff."
I would have had a completely opposite mindset. The pandemic should have enhanced it a little bit more because you could have done so many more things, being at home more and stuff like that. And friends that necessarily weren't afraid of the pandemic could have hung out or.
But it was just tough to know who those people were.
Yeah, but you're also going to have a lot more people at home listening to these types of things as opposed to.
Definitely. I mean, definitely in retrospect, definitely easier to think about. But I mean, early on in the pandemic, it was like, what is happening? Like, really? So everybody was locked down and everybody. So, I mean, we probably did take it to extremes back then, but it was like, you didn't know where everybody stood at that point, you know? For sure. Now you have a better idea because we have a lot more data. Time has passed and people are like, they have different thoughts, but early on, it was just like, oh shit, do I want to be that dude and being like, hey, come over?
Right. Irresponsible or whatever. Or like not even irresponsible. Even if I didn't think it was irresponsible, I didn't want people thinking I was being irresponsible just to exploit what was going on.
I didn't worry about any of that.
No, I know.
I nothing.
My audio is going to be shit for the rest of this fucking.
Nothing about the pandemic stopped any of the ways I decided to kind of live. Like I still went out, I still did things, still congregated. It didn't matter to me. Like if I was gonna get sick, I was gonna get sick. I'll deal with it.
And boy, did you get sick!
I got sick, and everybody's getting sick. That's the thing. And I mean, it is what it is, and everybody should be able to handle it their own way. But I didn't want how I acted to be influenced by what other people were gonna look at me and all that stuff like that. I'm gonna be me. I'm going to care about what I care about. I'm going to not care about what I don't care about.
Right.
It's just what it's going to be.
When it came to the podcast, it was like, I didn't want to have the narrative be, not even the narrative. I didn't want it to be super heavy on the people I'm having over is a bunch of people that aren't afraid of COVID, you know? So then now it's like, that's just the common thread. So I wanted it to be like a time where it's like, cool. I know people that are taking it extremely serious are still willing to come and have like, say their piece and kind of have them on and then talk about other topics. Plus, I didn't want it to be like, here we go, it's a pandemic day number, such and such. And like, even now it's hard to like avoid having these pandemic conversations.
Yeah, because that's the last thing I wanted to talk about when I came
Exactly, yeah. And it's like, it just always kind of like, whenever you're like, hey, so what have you been up to? Oh, so this pandemic. Like, Jesus Christ. All right, cool. Like, you didn't do anything else in that time frame?
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it was a lot of that. I wanted time to pass to where it was like, all right, people ready to talk about other shit now? All right, cool. Let's go. Let's get through all that shit real quick. And then let's try to like evolve and get into like shit that people will want to listen to that will take their mind away from that shit. You know what I mean? Shut up and play kind of shit.
Right. So we
Shut
can
up and play.
so we can talk about the
Shut up
Super
and
Bowl. We
podcast.
can talk about the Super Bowl. We can talk about the commercials or anything like that.
Hell yeah,
now,
we could
so-
talk about the. Did you guys see the pandemic commercial on Super Bowl?
The one with Gavin Newsom.
Ooh, Gabby. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want
This
to
is
talk
not-
about that.
This is
guy.
not the dude I want to get into that
no,
conversation.
not at all.
No, but I don't want to talk about the halftime show because
because you guys, well,
it's kind of
you were
played
wrong.
out.
I was wrong, but no, I mean,
I don't think you were wrong.
Yeah.
I think that they couldn't figure it out.
no, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I was wrong.
Because why would he play like 3 minutes of "I Ain't Mad at You"
I know.
and then it's like that, and then quick Fat 50. You know what I mean? It's not like 50 was ready for that fucking performance.
So what
Yeah.
I thought was going to happen when all those sets came out and all that it wasn't going to be a hologram, but a screen behind the thing, and have him performing like it was a screen
Right.
with somebody or something like that. But
Right.
that
I mean,
never happened.
I mean, ultimately, there was no hologram. There was no Tupac.
Right.
There was no Easy, no Nate Dogg, no nothing. So it was just everybody. Well, it was the people that were announced and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
So
But see, 50. So 50 was the big reveal. You get what I'm saying?
No,
and
yeah,
I don't
that's
think
not-
kind of lame because I don't think it was meant to be him
yeah,
because he started playing. If I remember this correctly, he started playing "I Ain't Mad at You" and then went down, pan
no,
down
I think
to
he,
50.
I think he did the 50 because he went into one of his songs after that. After
it was
I'm Mad at
it was
You.
just weird, and you could tell that 50 wasn't ready for it. Clearly,
Nah,
by,
I mean,
like,
he was like
Because of his size?
fuck yeah, because of his size.
I mean,
Yeah, but okay, I've been seeing memes like, yeah, you weren't the same size as you were when that song came out back 20 years ago.
I actually wasn't so much mad at 50. Yeah, wasn't that? I mean, if that was a surprise, that was kind of a lame surprise.
Yeah.
But I mean, he did In the Club. It was cool.
Yeah.
You know, I was more so disappointed in Mary J. Like, she had 2 songs, which she didn't really need 2 songs.
They
you
were
know?
lip synced, right? They had to be.
Maybe, but
No,
yeah.
they-
So she does No More Drama at the end, and it's like totally brought everything down and slowed
Yeah,
it
it,
down.
it
Like,
slowed down.
she's belting it out, and then she's lying on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what the
What do you think that was about?
I don't know, man. Like, I mean,
Sorry.
the song was No More
Dying.
Drama. And it was just like, I don't know, maybe she had a deeper
I'm done with
message,
it.
but
I'm done with the drama.
I don't know.
It was
Kendrick
weird.
was dope.
I like Kendrick.
Kendrick was dope.
But I did get some hate. I put out an IG live thing or post and got a lot of feedback. And generally, people thought what I was saying. But they also a little hate towards Kendrick.
Hmm.
But I think
Hate
that's more
towards
so the
Kendrick? Saying
older. Just that it wasn't that exciting of a performance. But I actually dug it because I mean the newer hip hop heads dig Kendrick. He's from LA.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a cool short little set that he had. I thought it was kind of cool.
I don't think the Super Bowl halftime show should be a just huge collaboration of so many artists because they can't get as much time as they need. It changes the show pattern around. Like the one show that I really loved in the most recent years was the Bruno Mars show. I thought he did absolutely fantastic. He was entertaining the entire time.
It was cool.
And he didn't have to bring out, and I don't even know if he brought out anybody, to be honest.
I don't know.
But, I mean, he was getting it.
I did like Anderson
Pac.
Hack on the drums.
I was
Oh,
Yeah, it was cool.
I was looking. I was like, is that Anderson?
Yeah.
And I was like, what the
he's
hell?
dope. I think he messed up too, but it was still dope.
Did you guys see Snoop's chain, the Death Row chain?
Yeah.
That's
So, like going to what you said, I think if it was just Dre and Snoop, like
Oh.
Snoop always performed like amazing. He's from Long Beach, so I love
Yeah.
the dude even more. But like he is just dope. Like he is always on point. His flow is always nice and crisp, and he's even when he's live or on record,
You get the same shit.
He's still solid.
Dre and
Yeah,
Snoop would have been dope. And then they could have went to like, like 2 of America's Most Wanted and things
I
like
mean,
that. And
they had several ways.
Yeah,
I mean,
Gina-
you throw
all of
Eminem in there,
Yeah.
you got a perfect little storm. But
Do you think the song selection was safe?
yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely, yeah. But like you only have 15 minutes.
Hold on.
It's like
You should have parking. If not, park by the garage.
yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah, wait till we're done recording to get your ass.
All right, peace.
No, they had to go
All right,
safe.
all right.
'cause
Yeah, I mean, except for No More Drama. Like that's why
You knew
Should
it
be
was
on
going to be
even
family
more.
affair.
Yeah.
But I wasn't pissed that you knew it was going to be Lose Yourself for Eminem and it was still Lose Yourself.
Correct. Yeah.
But I mean, really can't do too much.
Correct.
Else.
What do you do? Forget about Dre? You know, forgot about Dre?
I would have been dope to hear My Name Is.
Yeah. Hi, my name. That would have been sick.
That would have been cool.
You know what I mean? Like the first one.
So like I keep hearing like, oh, they had to put 50 in there because East Coast and Mary J because East Coast. So I'm like, okay.
I don't think they should put anybody East Coast. Should have been all
like,
West Coast.
They didn't put anybody like hip hop for Bruno Mars, you know. They didn't put black singer for Justin Timberlake. It's like, why
Janet.
would you make that? No,
that was Janet's performance.
That was in sync. Yeah.
That was Janet's performance, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she admit that, or didn't they admit that it was the wardrobe malfunction was intentional? No?
Yeah.
They did, right?
Yeah.
Was it? Because he apologized about it. Like, he
initially,
took
but I think
He took all the heat.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It was so stupid. That would have been sweet if like Mary J was like, or like Dr. Dre was like.
Hell yeah.
I like kind of like the Aerosmith and with the Britney Spears like came out and all that stuff, and I think it was somebody else.
Prince? There wasn't Prince.
Prince was a good one.
Prince was dope.
Prince came, but it wasn't Prince performing. He was with somebody
that
else.
was Prince.
No,
it was
Prince.
Prince.
Yeah.
That was a legit one.
That was a dope.
It was raining, and he was killing it.
Yeah.
Prince
is just an amazing artist.
Prince is Prince.
Was.
Prince is Prince.
I seen that full live once at the Forum.
Yeah.
And it shit was.
We got a kamikaze coming through. Hold on a second. Jesus Christ.
But that dude's
Why does it gotta
catalog
be
is so
kamikaze?
huge.
Oh.
And
songs that he's written for other people.
But even his catalog is just ridiculous.
They took it off of Spotify because of Joe Rogan, though.
it is like so, and like he has dope ass songs like in a bunch.
Bro, it's the first time I'm on camera. Wow, we did it.
Podcast though.
It is a podcast.
It's supposed to be a train wreck.
Well, okay, so
You want to see dumpster fires? Like,
hold on, because I gotta put my car back. So
nobody watches that. Nobody watches a high-speed chase hoping that is not a crash.
Just cruising and safe.
Like honestly,
100.
We got 100
views.
views. You mentioned that we have 100 subscribers just recently. This is that episode.
This is about to.
And we're back.
It's about to take.
We're gonna get like maybe 5 more viewers.
Maybe today.
Like, and he just
I'm about to shoot that.
Okay, all right,
bro.
Okay,
if you stay in frame, I should keep.
You got to throw it back still. This is gonna be great. There's gonna be so much content that you can post.
So fucking miserable editing this shit. You have no fucking. Fuck
so
all you guys.
How isn't it rolling right now?
It is rolling.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You can't be that loud either because your mic is gonna just. You're like. All right, let's go.
Maybe a commercial.
All right.
I'm gonna do like the little
volume
Yeah.
super loud.
Stupid.
How's it, everyone? And welcome to another episode of Culture the Podcast. I'm your host over here with your co-host Roman
What's up?
over there, and this is kind of dope. This is probably like my inner circle right here. This is probably the deepest. So the man I've been trying to get on the podcast since the inception. Roman.
Cheers, man.
My best friend, Alonzo. Cheers.
Oh,
what's up, everybody?
Yeah, I'll cheers you guys.
Yeah.
I got you
Hey,
right there.
hey, look at Jake
I gotta
looking
touch.
crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't.
There we
Don't
go.
leave the co-host out.
Right?
Piece of shit.
So yeah, Alonzo. We've had Alonzo's brother on. My little brother Steven. That was a dope podcast. Actually, we were talking about T.I. in that one. When he went bad on that, do you remember when he went bad on that dude?
Hey, specifically on the intensities, on the specifically on the
Hey man,
But keep
hey,
going.
my daddy.
Get my daddy hat.
You're gonna get a bunch of that.
Go
shit
ahead,
the
baby.
entire podcast, just me and him with inside jokes and dumb.
They're
shit.
gonna
Y'all want to be alone?
I'm telling you.
They're gonna feel so left out, but we love them.
Yeah.
These are our bros,
I'm with it.
homie.
I'm with it.
Let's go.
All right. So now that we have our token black guy to talk
That
on
was-
everything black.
Racist.
We're gonna play a little game called "Is It Racist?" No,
I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Jake already
wait, first we gotta ask.
He tapped out like.
Why do you think I had him sit next to you? It would have just been weird. He would have been sitting out in the corner.
Is it
Like,
racist?
if he's got to punch
You gotta ask Jake first though, every time.
Hey,
I'm gonna say no every time. My
Jake was the
Gilbert.
dude at work like, hey, Jose, I got a joke for you.
Yeah. Gotta look around.
He looks like that white dude.
Uh-huh.
Hey, have you heard this one?
Uh-huh.
Hey,
So
I know we have black coworkers, but
so
that's why we take lunch at the same hour. Bullshitting. Let's go.
yeah.
We're rolling.
I
But
should
you're gonna
say-
edit.
As a guest,
Can I curse?
Yeah.
'Cause you're on
Yeah.
the-
Oh yeah, we curse.
But-
We curse.
he
here.
says he watches the podcast, but yet
I told you I've never watched
I
one.
know. You
Curse at him right now.
You
Yeah.
probably should have done.
Motherfucker.
There you go.
You should have done a little bit of a research.
Okay, I watched like 2 or 3. I swear.
Minutes.
2 or 3 minutes. Yeah.
of the one with his brother.
Why you telling me?
You're obsessed with the titties today. I'm all for it.
Titties!
All for it.
Okay, let's go. Goddamn, we're never gonna get anywhere. And I don't know
Hey,
how
can
to
I bring
watch
up that question because it was it's completely off topic, but
Question
okay.
Is it racist?
No.
For,
I saw a thing on social media and whatnot,
So
and
it's
yeah, it's still, no.
Is
I'm
it-
making sure it's
Right,
still there.
like, is it
Things
still
falling
there?
down like
Wait,
that.
hold on.
It's funny.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Is it a time of day or is it a meal?
Wait,
So,
wait. What's the
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It's a
It-
meal.
it's a-
Absolutely. It's a meal.
It's a meal. So
Because
if
you
your
can
first,
have
if your
breakfast
first
at
me-
night.
if you sleep during the day and your first thing you wake up in the morning 8 p.m. you have been baking
Oh,
eggs
no,
and
no, no,
whatnot.
no,
Is
no,
that
no, no, no,
breakfast
no,
or is that dinner?
No, it's fucking dinner.
Why?
Based off the
Oh,
time
you're
you
right.
Right? If I sleep during the day, that could be my.
Fuck.
This is a dilemma that me and my lady were discussing, and we could
Jay,
see both
That was
sides.
the weirdest fucking question. But
Because I work a
it
night
makes
shift.
you
It
think.
takes a white man.
I
Takes
do.
a white man to
I
ask
think
that
it's the
question.
meal, bro.
Think it's the meal?
Yeah.
Not
Bre-
the time.
Bacon.
No.
Eggs.
No. It definitely
breakfast.
is the fucking meal. Because
Yeah.
because okay, how
Because
many
McDonald's
times?
wants so
how
much
many-
shit after
I
10
know that
o'clock.
shit, right?
This guy,
Some bullshit.
and I think me and
Well,
her
that's
had this
breakfast.
conversation. She was like,
Okay, so if you're having breakfast
"When
for
did they
dinner,
stop serving breakfast all day?"
if you're having
I was
breakfast for dinner,
I was for it, and then I pull up to the drive-thru, and I can't get a fucking egg McStuffing.
Yeah.
that's why you go
You
to
know what I'm
Jack, that's why you
saying?
go to
Like-
Jack in the Box.
So
But
funny.
their
I got a funny
breakfast
story
sucks
about this.
ass.
I mean, it's not really a funny story, but I got a story that has to do with this.
But
So-
wait, can we? Well,
Wait.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
Can we settle this?
Yeah.
It's-
I think we got to
it's-
answer
no,
the question.
no,
We
no,
got to
no.
answer the
It-
question.
it-
Okay.
Does a tree fall in the woods? Question.
No.
They ain't no.
No,
well-
it's the. He said, "Is it the meal?" It's the meal. Because if you eat breakfast food, it don't matter what time you eat
I think
it.
it's the meal.
It's breakfast.
Because I usually eat
But I'm
breakfast
not
around
saying
2 p.m.
like, oh, if somebody calls
But you're
me
eating.
and it's 9
pancakes
o'clock
or
and I'm eating
eggs.
breakfast food, I'm not gonna say,
It depends.
"Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
having
thing.
dinner."
Yeah, but yeah. So if I
What are you doing? Having dinner. What you eating? Waffles, eggs, and bacon.
then
Well,
that's
Then
fine.
motherfucker,
that's-
you eating breakfast?
But you're saying you're eating breakfast
No,
for dinner.
but that's what I'm saying. It's still it's breakfast food.
It is breakfast.
It's
food.
breakfast.
But if
So
you're
what do you
having
call
breakfast
it?
for dinner,
Yeah.
are you saying you're having dinner or are you having breakfast?
I'm eating breakfast.
Thoughts?
Y'all want some breakfast?
You're calling it dinner?
Huh?
You're calling it dinner?
I'm calling it whatever I'm eating. So like if I wake up at say noon and I go have a burger,
Okay.
I'm having lunch and I skipped breakfast for the day.
Why aren't you
Well, I
having dinner,
mean,
though?
no, but
Huh?
see,
Why
you
aren't you having
said
dinner though?
Because
Wait,
I'm not
hold
80
on.
years old
But he
eating
said
dinner at 2
noon.
o'clock.
But I'm
so. Yes, that's
so it's, the time of,
lunch.
so it's the time of day then for you.
It's the time of day and the meal for me.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
so wait.
No,
let's-
no,
okay,
no.
no. Oh,
If I'm having breakfast, if I'm having bacon and eggs at noon, I'm considering it breakfast because I'm gonna have a couple more meals. If I'm having bacon and eggs at noon,
that's brunch.
I'm skipping breakfast. Or I mean, if I'm having a burger at noon, I skipped breakfast and I'm having lunch. Same time
But
of day, it's the meal I
noon-
decided to
but
do.
no.
So you're saying
hold on.
Because a lot of times I'll eat once or twice.
I
a day.
can't even believe y'all are dragging me into this shit. Noon
This is why you're here.
is really lunch.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
so
time of
time of
day.
day.
Break-
So you
when
know by
when
time
do
of
they
day.
stop serving
That's-
breakfast?
Depends where you go.
10:30, 11, right?
Some places,
So
some places
noon-
breakfast all day.
You guys will let me tell my story.
Jay, we're gonna
Go
fight.
But
Tell
if
your
you-
story.
if
We're gonna
you-
fight. Oh, I'm sorry. Your story.
I don't want to
It
fight,
probably
man.
sucks.
That's why
I
you
don't
were
want
like-
to fight you.
it's-
either.
Yeah.
You were like,
story
you-
probably gonna suck, but
Yeah, it is.
I just
for
don't
sure.
want to.
For
God
sure.
damn.
We
Let
do
me
it
put
off
this
camera.
down.
just drink it.
I love
Keep
you.
drinking.
It pissed me off.
He
I
said,
pulled
keep
up-
drinking, keep
I
drinking.
pulled up to Del Taco, right? It was like
This guy loves
Me.
Del Taco
Me.
like they will
The crinkle
never
cut.
go out
This is what I'm
of
saying.
business
You're not
because
gonna get
this
this.
Yes,
dude
Jose.
like not going.
loves Del Taco.
It's a 4-person experiment.
chainsaw.
That's
taco,
pretty sweet, though.
Actually,
I
Chicken
I like
taco
see. This is
is
something I
fantastic.
never knew.
Look,
Del
look, look,
Taco
look, look,
is
look.
always like
Look at my son. What all that
low
all
grade
that
to me.
Nike
Like
shit
it's
on
never.
his
drip.
jeans.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
He
fast food.
said drip.
It's just
I learned
my-
about that phrase
my
like a
last-
week ago.
your last resort.
You say it all the time now.
it's definitely my last resort.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Your audio's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Go
we're
ahead.
gonna
Tell
be
your story, Jose.
Well, you probably knew this was gonna be your worst fucking podcast.
I didn't know there was gonna be 4 of us on the panel when we were doing the podcast. I thought. It was
And we'll talk about that later.
but anyways,
I
I
will
pull
send
up
you a FaceTime
midday.
and
We'll say 2, 3 o'clock,
in
right?
the fuck.
I pull up to Del
I'm
Taco
still
and I
talking
look at the
over
menu. Yeah,
him
I tell you,
'cause-
this,
nah, I'm fucking
I can
with you.
mute. This is the beauty. I edit it so I can mute his
And that's
microphone
the
whenever
beautiful
I
shit
want to.
about it,
Bro,
bro.
go finish the Del Taco story.
Hey, look,
You got him on the edge of his seat over here.
Roman wants to hear it.
I'm curious.
Sucks. Hey, no. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
The sign says from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
This fucking story better be great.
That's when breakfast is.
This shit better be
So
great.
I order something off the breakfast menu.
You
It's,
eat
it's like
your
2
taco
o'clock.
breakfast?
They have this.
Is it good?
They have like this egg and cheese burrito. Like,
All right, keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I order and she's like, okay, bean and cheese burrito. I was like, no, egg and cheese burrito. And she's like, okay, so a bean and cheese burrito. I'm like, bitch, I said an egg and cheese burrito. And
Bitch,
she's like,
I said.
and
But,
she's
but
like,
did you say bitch though?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Like that Key and
I
Peele
was like,
episode.
bitch.
Hey, in his head, he was like, bitch.
He's like, ma'am. I said,
I'm like, am I?
really? He
Is
said,
my
ma'am.
list acting up that much?
Nah.
No, egg and cheese burrito, please.
So you said
She's
a
like, we're not serving breakfast right now. And I'm like, well, the sign says from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's 3 in the afternoon. Is that not the time frame? I'm like, the dumb fuck who put the shit up mixed up his AM and PM. So give me my goddamn burrito. I was hot. And then I pulled up to the front and I was like, she gives me my goddamn bean and cheese burrito. Right? And I look.
So after I get the bean and cheese.
So I get the bean and cheese. And I'm like, hey, when do you guys stop serving breakfast?
You should have said, bitch, ain't no egg in here.
I was like, when do you guys stop serving breakfast? This bitch looks at me and says, like around 12 o'clock.
Was this your first meal of the day?
No, it was actually my
It was lunch.
Like, he's
My
taking it
lunch.
back.
This is why
I'm
the
like,
story
he's
started.
taking it back.
Were
to
you
it.
ordering breakfast or were you
I
ordering
was
lunch?
actually ordering dinner because
Oh.
I like to go
That
by the
nigga said
time frame.
dinner.
You know what I mean? So it was like
Because
lunch, dinner.
My
you know what I mean?
favorite
Easy button.
So if you're,
animal is a liger.
Liger.
It's a lion. and
so
a
if you're
tiger.
eating bacon, eggs, and pancakes at 11 p.m., what do you eat?
Depends on who's
11 p.m.?
If it's
Wait,
not 11
is
p.m.
it-
or the dumb fuck who put up that sign
Nah,
who
that's
doesn't realize
dinner,
what
bro.
the fuck
I
time
mean,
it is.
it's breakfast food, but it's at dinner time.
Oh, well, that's the whole
That's just
reason for
all
the
it
question,
is.
right? Okay.
I like how you
Okay.
thought we were gonna actually get to the bottom of it and solve it. For
I
the
just
end
wanted
of
to
it.
start an argument.
All right.
No, yeah, you did.
And you succeeded.
And
'Cause
the
I'm gonna
dumbest
go
argument
home
of
and
all
be like,
time.
What
the
am I eating?
Fuck, I'm gonna send you the
What
video.
am
No,
I
I'm not
eating?
gonna question what I'm eating because I'm eating food. I'll be like, why did Jake do this?
Am I
Like
eating?
she's gonna hear this for days.
You're not gonna be able to crack an egg without. But
I'm gonna be like, is this?
This is a
Because
fuck-
I like a fucking
It's a
fried
fucked up
egg
dinner.
on a sandwich.
right.
Locomoco.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. What's that?
Not necessarily. I mean,
Why you pointing at him?
You
Okay.
don't like locomoco?
I love
Oh, I
locomotive.
was saying.
Just saying.
What's a locomotive?
It's a fried egg
Egg
on top
to
of
locomoco.
But he said
Yeah.
fried
So you
egg on a
consider the
sandwich.
egg making
I
it
mean,
breakfast?
I mean,
I put it on
doesn't
because
it?
you just
Fuck no.
but you just said you like a fried egg
Jake,
on this.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, we'll get changed that.
anymore.
So
I'll play devil's advocate all day.
Want to start
I'll
shit.
put a twist on your stupid ass question.
Yeah.
Locomoco, is that breakfast or is that a dinner or a lunch meal? It's got egg, rice, a patty, and it's got gravy.
Are you asking
So
me
you-
or
that's
Jake?
you.
Yeah.
Stupid ass question.
No, no, I was the only one who seen. I
That's why
seen his
swear
eyes.
You was
yeah.
talking to him because
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm looking at the people.
I'm
I
like,
seen
I
his
ain't
eyes
one.
search
I'm
you.
looking at my camera over
Again,
here.
again.
What's up, baby?
But
Locomotive.
no,
I need time. Okay.
cycle the dinner,
So
yo. Hey.
There's egg. What else?
So there's egg,
Hey,
there's a patty,
Uh-huh.
there's rice, and then there's
God
gravy.
damn it. Okay, is this the podcast?
This is a
It is
podcast.
right now.
You're in it, bro.
Normally we have better
Can we
questions.
get
than
it cracking?
If I'm eating that for the
If
first
you keep
meal,
beating on your chest, people are gonna be
Oh,
dead by the
shit.
end of the fucking podcast.
I see. I'm not.
see, I can consider that
I'm new
both
to
breakfast food and
Hollywood.
lunch food, but I would
I know that
consider
shit is
I would
like,
eat that more as a breakfast food.
Yeah, I mean,
That's to me, that's more of a
Locomoco
breakfast
to
Okay,
me
but-
is breakfast.
Because it's
It's
but
a breakfast.
is it the
It's a
time you're
meal.
eating?
Is
or
that when
it
you
the-
eat it?
Huh?
Or is it the
That's
time?
I wouldn't consider myself eating that for dinner. Normally,
So
so like that would
breakfast
be
or
a
lunch?
breakfast food for me.
Not lunch.
But
Probably
like
not even.
for me,
Okay, but wait. Where do you? Okay, I'm sorry.
I would
Go
get
ahead.
wasted like all the time
I'll
and
get
go to like
wasted. I like
Norm's
this
or like
guy.
Denny's and eat a lumberjack.
Mhm.
Late at night.
Moons
That's
over
breakfast. I'm
Miami.
eating breakfast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Moons over.
Yeah,
My
Moons over Miami is a big thing.
Miami.
But like Locomoco to me is just a breakfast, a Hawaiian breakfast meal menu item.
Okay, so
No matter what time
it's
you eat
Hawaiian
it,
food.
but you can eat it
So
whenever.
we can go to like L&L and
Yeah,
get it.
they're gonna
or
have
whatever the
Locomoco
fuck?
and you
They
can get it
should.
whenever. But yeah, it's gonna have fried egg on top.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
Anything
regular
with
food,
fried egg.
and then they just throw an egg on it. So it's breakfast.
It's like a sausage. It's like a meat patty, gravy, white rice, and an egg on
Low key
top.
like a poor man's dinner.
I mean, it's
like-
amazing.
it's,
What about
it's
really
rice instead of a steak? You have
well,
a
I
round
haven't been
patty.
poor in a long
What about
time.
a breakfast burger?
Baller.
We can tell by the patent leather. Patent leather breads.
Oh, come on, don't do
Had,
it like that.
had to bring it.
Yeah, let's not talk about shoes.
Everything,
camera.
everything.
Actually, no, we should do this. Would be a sneakerhead one. So we got the.
Oh no,
Ultra
you.
Oh,
And those are fly as
all
fuck.
white
By the
Ultra
way,
Boost.
I don't know
these are
why
not
you're
triples.
wearing
They're
all
not
white
what are they?
shoes.
Haters gonna hate, baby.
No, I'm not hating.
The Jesus.
They're nice, but Lord, those are the
Just like
Kanye
Jesus
Jesus walks.
Jesus Adidas.
We're gonna call those the Jesus walks.
What are they?
What are we gonna
They're
call
not
these?
My
No, they're
Dan's
not.
duck,
We're gonna call
my
these
duck
the-
shoes.
Nah.
Jesus
Nah,
help
no,
me.
we'll save that for last.
Jesus
Oh,
walk.
We got the patent leather breads.
Oh, we know what these are.
All right, we got the custom Vans, right?
And we
Those
got
are
my, and we got
custom-
my
we got the
custom
super
Vans.
Wait, are those custom
We
for
got
real?
my
And then we got the
custom Vans.
MC
Hold
Hammer.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ashley was up
Hammer.
all last night, just
Are
like
those
riding
custom?
on them.
We got the MC.
You got it made?
Nah, I
Ashley
didn't get it
cut.
made. They,
Then shut the fuck up.
Ashley
They're not
colored
okay.
on
custom.
them all last
We
night.
get 'em then.
Somebody customized
Get 'em.
it.
Get them then.
I don't want.
If
I
they're
don't
not
want.
custom, get them.
Look, you see
If
how
they're
you
not
do?
custom, get them.
Do you see how?
Huh?
Do you
What do you
see
do?
how this dude does me?
You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know what I'm
Where's
saying?
my camera?
Who threw the shade? No, completely out of
Why is
focus.
he
You
down?
moved up, but now.
Oh shit!
Sorry, we can cut to the other one that
I
he
swear to
blocked
God,
out.
I'm
We'll
gonna
get you on
learn.
one.
I'm gonna learn.
That's
We're
why we have.
It's gonna be this
You're
camera
probably
the whole
gonna
time.
be really
It's
good on
gonna be
this.
this camera the whole
Get
time.
him. Why you gotta do me like that?
I'm just saying. Why you got to throw shade
Baby.
on my shit? Are they custom?
Cut the shit.
Are they custom?
No, I said, did you make
Cut.
them?
Started kicking over.
Cut.
Nigga, I cut it.
Fuck this.
I'll shut this whole set down.
We out.
The last
This is
one.
it.
The
But I
last
won't.
podcast.
That was
100 followers.
A couple-
Done.
done.
a couple years ago. I would have did it.
Oh man, this
Like,
is
are you
not
playing
the
me?
conversation I was planning on having on this fucking episode.
I'll
That's for
apologize.
sure.
All right,
that.
so let's get to
All
it.
right. So let's
Let's
this
get
up.
to it.
First off, I was gonna
Oh,
ask.
I'm
is
sorry,
there
Jake.
any-
I keep
good.
doing that shit, bro.
These are $10 joggers, bro. We're good.
God damn.
I'm-
What
I
do you-
go-
I need to fuck. Hey, we're gonna hook up.
Oh, if they were Sean John.
If it was
Shut
Sean
up.
John,
We're gonna go shopping together.
These are
be
all, these are all
okay.
from my
Because
friends that were
my-
stolen.
because
My friends are all
Kirkland-
stolen. So I am.
Kirkland, I
What
like
is that?
I like
They're over
Costco
in
brand on
CB.
everything.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Saying that.
There's like three
Whatever
different
you want.
I like your
conversations
beanie.
Appreciate
That
That's
mustard.
stolen.
That
That's
mustard
stolen.
yellow.
You're gonna have
shit?
to
I know.
turn
I
down
wanted,
ours,
wanted to match
put
my friend
theirs
over
up,
here.
and then vice versa.
Why? He sucks.
Because they're
I wanted
good.
to give him a little bit of yellow too, so we can all just have a little hint of yellow.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. It's
going on.
forward.
I brought him a
I
black
like
jacket
pirates.
because you can't
Her name is
fuck with
Paula.
them
Just
Hence
I'll-
the
Gotcha.
nice little shout out.
She looked away,
Hey,
right?
let's get it. I know she's mad at me, man, but I love her. Let's get it cracking,
Hey,
bro.
that's
We
love,
got
though.
about 10 minutes.
That is love.
There's 8 minutes left. Let's get it cracking.
Wait, yeah.
No, you got a
Oh,
little
Come
bumper.
on, we-
We just did
Emergency.
all that bullshit.
All
Yeah.
that bullshit.
Can we do? Can we?
Restart?
Where you gotta
keep
go?
going.
You got somewhere to go?
Right after
he
this.
has
That's
somewhere
what
to
it
be though, but
I got an hour. I got
Wait,
an
he
hour.
has somewhere to be?
I got an hour.
He got
no, okay, we
45
okay.
minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
Can we
yeah.
start it over?
I do not have to
No,
be.
No,
on
let's
that.
keep
start
going.
over. That was the podcast. We're gonna get into the second half.
So
of
let's
the
get-
podcast.
let's
I
get it.
swear to
After
God.
these
Hey, look.
But
She
hey,
like y'all
We're
didn't
gonna
talk
edit all
about
that
it.
shit.
She said that was a whole bunch of
All you
work.
need about
Okay,
breakfast
but
food.
wait, hold on.
told
Was
you.
it?
You need to
It
just
was
not mute
entertaining
anything.
though.
Let all the little side conversations.
No.
well, so that is something that I have
People
noticed. Like
talking, there's
in
like
your
five
mind,
of
you'll
us
think
here. She's
we're
horrible.
like we're hitting it off, we're entertaining, and then you'll see it and be like, ah, yeah. We're all over the place.
Wait till
We're
part
all-
2 and it's
yeah.
structured.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be
I'm
boring.
so-
Can we
You know
just
what?
talk
about
I'm so fucking
breakfast,
sorry.
lunch,
We-
and dinner for 25
20
minutes,
minutes.
and then I have to listen to it 17 times
Nah, you just
to edit that
skip
shit.
over it, bro.
Hey, when I see
Skip
this
over
shit
it.
and I post
Just
it,
make it an audio one.
he gonna
and
be,
throw it
I'll
over
be
there.
like, damn, my shit's
Right?
like
Yeah.
that bad.
Rodrigo.
Yeah, you don't have to cut it too much. Just throw the most
Man,
of the
come on.
audio.
Let's get into the real shit.
No, I still have
We
to cut
talking about-
between
Hey,
camera.
how you doing?
Nah.
This is Jose's
Do the one camera for
Culture
this one.
Podcast, and we're talking about cancel culture.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was a joke.
That's a good segue into the next. We'll go into the next one then, and then we'll come back with that cancel culture. Is that
No.
this was a question?
Sweet
He
sweet
can't wait.
segue.
This was, a
That's
wait.
question.
perfect
This
segue.
was a question I was gonna ask at the beginning before that stupid ass
Perfect
fucking
segue.
breakfast question.
I fucking knew this
Look,
dude.
If you
could
talk
not
for
do
20
this.
minutes
You
about a
can't
question,
do
it's not a
this
stupid
with
question.
me.
Perfect
The question
segue.
was gonna be this: Alonzo, as our guest, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I want to
He's
talk
like-
about breakfast,
And Jake's like,
lunch, and
Breakfast
dinner.
Breakfast and dinner.
Part 2 is gonna be a lot. Be
Wait.
like, you know what? Well, I've been pondering a lot about breakfast, lunch, and dinner lately, so maybe we can talk about that.
Good.
Jesus.
So are
Christ.
we gonna reset? Or
Yeah,
are we
you
gonna-
got
I
it.
think we fucking have to.
Okay,
We
just
can't
reset.
finish.
No, it's only
We-
5
we
minutes.
can't-
We just
bullshit for 5 more
We did
minutes.
17 minutes.
I don't know how
Well,
y'all do.
the only struggle is if we get going, then we only got 5 minutes.
Because
so-
I promise you, this is all behind the scenes footage.
Nah.
Like
Hey,
none
hey,
of.
Nah.
I don't think
This is must watch TV.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's what that is.
Hey, because it's real shit.
Mhm.
I didn't even know we were.
This isn't The View. This
This
is
is-
The View.
Yeah, this is a car chase with one blown out tire, and he's almost
Yeah.
to the border, and it's getting real juicy. That's what this shit is.
All right, you want to throw it away then? And I'll go
Yeah,
reset all this shit?
Let's reset.
If you throw it away, I'll kill you. Send me all the footage.
We'll be right.
Super.
I gotta find a way to stop home before I go bowling.
All day long.
Good stuff at home.
I had questions.
Yo, throw it back.
I
Though.
mean,
This
if
is part
you guys
2.
want to get into an actual topic, if not, we could just keep shooting the shit like we've been doing and just totally talk over each other.
Let's try it because we did.
So
Yeah.
my whole shit.
Let's make it make sense.
So we're gonna get kind of deep. So knowing Alonzo, how I've known Alonzo, 20 years now, about that.
Long.
Oh,
But
actually,
it's cool. Bro,
Nah,
it's
it's about to be like-
97, bro. No, I take that back. 99, 2000. I graduated in 01. You
Yeah.
graduated in what? 02.
yeah, I met you in 01.
We met. Was it 01? Okay, you're right. We went to the same school, Downey High School.
Yeah,
I was waiting for
That
that to
was your
happen.
can.
I knew it was gonna happen.
So
Yeah, I went to Downey
How old
High
are you?
School. I am.
old enough to be drinking this.
Oh man, I'm
Fantastic.
37. Don't worry, I can mention it.
And I'm older than you.
Yeah.
I was 2001 also.
Why do I look?
I don't know.
That was a
Hey,
joke too.
Go
hey,
back, don't-
I graduated the
did
same
this
year
shit.
as you, bro. You can look better all you
Nah.
want.
I'm 38. I'll be 39 this year. September.
You'll be 39 this year.
Mm.
40, yeah. A couple months after him. So, what I wanted to talk about is all this bullshit going on with like cancel culture, like Aquafina and the black scent, Joe Rogan and the use of the N-word, and basically, this is my take. So, I'm Cuban and Peruvian, born in the United States. Yeah, he survived. So I never used to acknowledge my Peruvian side.
Never claimed his
So-
Peruvian side.
What I'm on.
He needs to claim the Hawaiian. I gotta claim the
Nigga.
Hawaiian
I
side.
say that on your channel.
I'm on.
Nigga.
I don't know. That's the question. Will we get canceled because
Well, no,
it's being used?
y'all didn't say it. I said it.
Okay, so here's my thing though.
You're Peruvian?
So here's my thing.
And Hawaiian.
That's
Hawaiian
that's-
by- Hawaiian by choice.
I come up with the topic, and the
Hey,
person's gonna be like, "You're Peruvian."
Hey, brother.
Wait.
Okay. Back to the topic.
No, I'm Jamaican.
Mojada looking ass nigga. Let's go.
So, growing up, I used the N word repeatedly. It was part
He's the only motherfucker I let do it.
no, but here, no, see, now
Oh,
here
but
we
you
go.
said growing up though.
growing up,
But okay, was it ever a problem to the people who you were around?
never.
So I kind of feel like they felt like you was one of their own.
So that's
you feel me?
So that's my question. My question is,
Have you been racist your whole life?
yes. My question is
Probably
this.
so.
My question is this: is the use of the N-word a cultural thing or is it a race thing? White man, you want to chime in on that?
Yeah,
No.
chime in.
I don't use the word.
No,
I've
because
never used the
honestly,
word.
okay, I'm gonna keep
No,
it
I
all the
don't.
way
I just
real.
haven't.
I guess
I sure
Yeah.
hope you don't.
This was for me to respond to. I don't. It's not a cultural thing because everybody in this world says it, has said it, is gonna say it. Like, I work at a high school.
Mhm.
I hear it all day long, and there is only 2 kids at that school that are black.
Mhm.
Because I work in.
All right, we'll edit that shit
I'm
out.
gonna talk to you. About
You
that.
might, you might want to be easy on what you put out as far as.
See,
well,
that's
go
what
ahead.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
so-
didn't say where I work.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
There's only so
Okay,
many.
see, so I
guardians.
don't even want to do this shit.
No.
If I can't fucking be.
well,
God
That
damn.
really should be up to whoever's
That's-
talking if they want to get it cut.
Well, that's what we're talking about when it comes to cancel culture.
Am
You
I
can
gonna
say-
get canceled
you can
for
say-
saying
you
where
can
the
say
fuck
some-
what city I work in?
Apparently, because you can say some shit 10 years ago.
well,
and
Okay,
it'd be
well, I
brought up
appreciate-
like some shit like today.
And that's why I wouldn't do this with anybody else. And that's why I love you.
Yeah.
But now
That's
we're
why I
doing it
fuck
with
with you.
100 other people.
Yeah, only 100.
Uh
Hopefully, we got 101.
huh.
Because I'm gonna start following. I'm gonna subscribe because I haven't.
Little do you guys know, I made like 3 accounts just so we can get to, just so we get over to
Can we
100
get big-
something.
Okay,
Go
so
back with
y'all,
that.
y'all don't want to get back to the
Real
shit,
shit.
or
No,
Real
yeah,
shit, go
please
ahead.
do.
okay? Honestly,
So but you're saying it's not a cultural thing.
I don't think it's cultural.
You
It's-
don't think
it's-
so a race owns it or a culture owns it?
Oh shit!
Who owns the word?
Reverse it
Race or a culture?
because
You don't think it's a racial thing?
Not cultural. No, I don't know what the fuck. I don't think
Who owns the word? The culture?
nobody owns the white man owns the word because that's who the fuck started calling us that.
Okay. Now we can break it down. So the word from what historians are saying, the word comes from the word negus, which is not a white man's word.
Yeah,
It's a black
and
man's
it's
word.
from
And it mean-
Africa.
and
and
it
he
was
a king of Ethiopia
Yeah,
or
he
something
was
like
a
that, right?
king in Africa.
Yeah.
Right.
I get that.
So the word is an African owned word that was manipulated
You're good.
Keep
Two,
doing it.
Don't care.
Fuck.
Do
that
not
was
care.
was manipulated
I got you.
to make that man, the one that everyone looked up to, seem
Jose.
weak, seem like
Jose, that is so dope. I'm glad you know it, but is that what it is when we were getting?
It's the
called
connotation
that?
of it now.
Here's
That's
the
the
thing.
problem.
So here's the thing. Same as what we were talking about Chicano, right?
And I think that's why why we took it, and this is like way before I was you know what I'm saying, and tried to flip it like, hey, what's up, my nigga? This is my nigga.
Turn into a
This
term
my
of
nigga.
endearment.
Right.
Right. So when I used it, whenever I was referred to as that, I took it as a term of endearment. These are my brothers. These are dudes that I look up to. These are dudes that I fuck with. Right. So I've always used it in that connotation, in that way. So it was always a term like, what's up, bro? What's up, dude? What's up, my brother? This is my brother. You know what I mean? It was always something that was tight. So for that now to be used as a weapon against me because of the color of my skin, against me because of my culture, because I'm not black enough, I'm not X, I'm not Y, I'm not whatever it is, it makes me like, oh shit, was I making Alonzo this whole time? Was I making Damo this whole time? Was I making all the homies this whole time?
Why did you name drop?
I'm just
Damo?
saying,
I hope you don't watch this.
the homies,
We don't
any
like
of the
you.
homies, my Polynesian homies, they all used to use the word. Was there a pass or was there not a pass? To me, that was how you got to know you were in with the culture. If someone fucked with you and was like, yo, that's my dude, that's my N-word, whatever it is. You know what I mean? It even sounds weird. I know you.
I was about to get so hot because I'm like, what do you mean my N-word?
exactly.
You say nigga all day long.
And by
nowadays I
using the
don't.
term N-word, it makes it sound like it has a negative connotation
this
no
does-
matter what.
Right, but especially coming from him.
Right, but
He has had a
I understand.
N-word pass all day long with me.
Right.
because I knew he didn't
but
fucking mean no.
but here's the thing.
He never. I know he didn't mean disrespect.
But not even just me.
But when his
White
dad used
homies-
to say like, "Hey, my nigga, I wanted to soccer,"
Right.
But like
every single
So-
time.
so, I just out of curiosity, like
I love you, Poppy.
conversation is with Joe Rogan, like,
one of them,
And I didn't even hear that shit.
but is it-
Aquafina and the black scent thing kind of bothers me too, because to me it's a
Aquafina,
cultural thing.
like
The Asian chick, the Asian chick that comes from New York.
Oh,
And she
Nora,
has, like-
Nora from Queens. I heard it. That's who she is,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
actress.
Aquafina.
What did she? What did
Oh,
she do?
I
What
was
did she
thinking-
say?
I was thinking of the water.
She didn't say anything. So she has what some might say like an urban New York accent, right? And then she in like some of
The
her
way she
skits
carries herself.
she does like she lays on like kind of like a hood accent, right? So everyone's saying she's appropriating the culture and she's putting on a black accent. It's a black accent.
Nah,
You know what I'm
she's from
saying?
New
That's-
York.
Yeah, that's just
You
where
was
she
from New
grew
York,
up.
right?
Like,
But
And
my
her
whole-
voice is
Well,
raspy as shit.
So I guess the question comes like Jose, if Jose ever did a skit and was like, "Oh no, I got a pass from Lonzo." The pass from Lonzo doesn't pass.
Well, no.
in, like, the mainstream
Yeah, it
media.
does. Yo,
You-
no, yeah.
so-
Don't let my pass.
No, but
Oh, I
like,
keep doing it.
like
I'm gonna get better
he's
by
acting
the.
out like what he knew back in the day. Puts it on.
Yeah,
film.
but his
then all of
my
a sudden-
pass is not gonna save you from the world.
Correct.
But the thing is,
there's
the-
history back there where he does have, it's somewhat of a say. So I mean,
I
this
don't
is
even
my-
have a say because I don't speak for the black people.
correct.
It's just this is my guy,
But
and
it's
I
like-
know he don't not like black people.
correct. I
So,
mean, with Joe Rogan,
I
that's
know,
what's
I
happening
keep
with,
leaving-
like,
ow,
leave it.
Chappelle,
Wow.
Philip
Shake
I didn't mean to-
Cosby, they're
I didn't mean
all
to put
like,
fingerprints
all
on
right,
that.
well,
I'm gonna go
I
this way.
mean,
Oh.
Israel Adesanya was like, "Yo,
That's
I
my
know the
dude.
dude. Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm
Don't
saying?
listen to the noise.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Fuck the noise. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically what you would be doing if anything happened.
Oh yeah,
Jose
with
did,
this guy,
right?
the card, yeah.
absolutely,
So-
absolutely, 100%. And I will fight any motherfucker who got a problem with what he say.
Well, but that's the crappy thing about cancel culture, right? Like there
Use my
isn't a
language.
history. Like you don't get that. You just hear it and be like, "Oh no, I have no idea who this guy is or his background," but he said the word. He's getting canceled. out. He's
Here's my shit is who controls the narrative of cancel culture? You know what I'm saying? And how do they know that I don't have my boys that have vouched for me since day one because of where we came from, the shit that we've been through, the shit that we've done? Who the fuck are you on the internet, on Twitter, on whoever the fuck, because you got a following, because you got whoever the fuck that you feel that you could speak up on it like you don't, like you know what my culture is. Like I don't assimilate to black culture, urban culture, New York culture, whatever the fuck you want to call
You
it.
know what's crazy about that though, is because even you could grow up in the fucking mud. You feel me? Like you could live right next door to the hardest Crip, the hardest blood. You could grow up right next door to them. Y'all do the same shit every single day. Y'all was just thugging it out every single day. They see your skin color, they're gonna be like, nope, he can't do that.
Right.
You came up through the same fucking struggles, and they just gonna see, oh, he's Cuban.
Yeah.
He's white.
Who brought the bet?
He right who brought shout out.
Shout out
To
to the
Chuck.
nigga who threw shade at
Shout out to Chuck.
the homie Chuck
That
threw shade at me.
nigga.
Tell the story.
We bailed in we went to a hotel party, right? And I don't even what city was we in? Was we like
Torrance.
LAX? Nah, I thought we was close to
Probably,
the
like,
LAX.
it was South Bay.
Wherever the fuck we were at. My cousin was throwing a hotel party.
Shout out J Ben.
Shout out J Ben with your buster ass. Leave that in. Don't edit that. So we pull up, you know what I'm saying? I got a bottle. I think we both had we
just out of
we
curiosity,
got
what was the
bottles.
bottle?
It was Hennessy.
Baller.
Boy, you can get a Hennessy bottle for $19 now. Anyway.
At the time.
Oh yeah, it was expensive back then. So we bail in. I'm the first one through the door. And they're like, oh, what up? Woo, no. Jose bails
To set
in.
the tone, a bunch of riders, a bunch of Crips,
It was a whole bunch of Crips.
Crips in one blood. J
Uh-huh.
Ben, shout out to J Ben.
Oh yeah, because J Ben,
Yeah. So all the homies.
A whole bunch of Crips and one blood. And I bell in, they like, oh, what up? Jose goes right behind me. And mind you, well, no, just like now. Because, you know, Jose used to have hair. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They don't know, but yeah.
Right. But
Some know.
they saw a bald head and was like, hey, who brought the birthday? Who invited the birthday?
So
that's what some
for
black
those,
dudes
for those who don't know, yeah.
call Mexicans. They call them birthdays. Or hats. Or Mexicans. Not Mex. No X. It's a S. But yeah. Everybody was trying to like get up on my homeboy. I'm like, hold on. Nah. I'm like, nah. Y'all gonna have to beat us both up because he ain't Mexican, first of all. And I brought him. But we had a good night, right?
We did.
Everybody,
we did.
okay, yeah.
It was always love.
But
It was
yeah.
always love. And it's always been,
he was the birthday though.
yeah, it was always it's
And
always
that kind
been
of it didn't really have to do what we was talking about, but
no, what I'm saying is that you always have that. You don't know where I come from. You just see my skin color right away.
no,
Thinking,
yeah. That's why I say it didn't have
and you're thinking,
everything to do with it, but it had something to do
what
with
is this? What does this bet they know about? You know, where we come from, what we do, how we handle things. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. So I've always thought it was a cultural thing. And if you're down with the culture, because we had white boys, I would say it. We had Hispanics, Asians love it.
See, my thing is, I'm not cool with the white boys saying it. No disrespect.
No, it shouldn't be.
I'm definitely no, yeah. What? Your brother-in-law?
Well, I'm just saying, both of them. They
See, oh,
See?
God damn, I take that back.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I take that back.
Some are thick with the culture, some aren't.
Damn.
You know, the homie B.
Damn.
Not my brother-in-law B, but the homie B. When we were growing up in the South
Oh,
Bay,
see, I ain't
it was
never
some
heard him
shit
say that.
because he stopped using it a long time ago.
I've never. Oh,
But-
he used to be hit,
Bro, because
you could tell
in the
looking
South
at him.
Bay, it was the thing. It was just
He's
we
a
were
fly
hanging.
ass white boy.
All
though.
the homies were like that.
He's
'cause
a
it was
fly-ass
like
white boy.
You were in the culture. It was your
And-
past.
You can tell he represents the culture
Yeah,
to this day
you fuck with
because
it. It
he's
was
still, yeah.
like, you know, it's the same thing like back when
But he's
Eminem,
white.
when they tried to cancel Eminem over saying that shit, like back when he was in like high school or some shit.
That shit popped back up
Yeah.
recently though.
It's going to, and it's like, how long you gonna hold this dude accountable? for some
That's
shit he
why
said when
bro
he was-
took a knee at the Super Bowl.
Is that what it was?
That's
He took
why
a
he
long
took.
knee, too. He was
That's
down there for a
why
while.
he took a fucking knee at the Super Bowl, bro. And I was like, what the? I thought he did it because they was playing a Tupac song.
Mhm.
So I thought it was like a rest in peace type shit.
I thought it was on some Kaepernick shit.
No. Well, yeah.
You know, because it was like Super Bowl, this, that, all the controversy.
He
this,
took
that.
a whole ass knee because that fucking them songs came back up.
What did you think of it? Halftime show?
I hated it.
Perfect
You
statement.
hated it?
I was with him.
Yeah. What'd you think about a buck?
What did I say? I hated it
Why did you hate it?
because
Say it.
okay, look,
The audio sucked. Well, that was.
look at this
I don't
guy.
think that's-
I think the audio.
I think I don't want to say I hated it, even though I already said it. Hated it. But it was too many fucking people.
Thank
Like
you.
we only
Thank
got
you.
we get
I gotta
13
agree
to
with that.
15 minutes,
Thank
right?
I agree with that.
And it's like fucking
Yeah.
5-6 people.
So overall,
So
I
all
liked
we're
it.
getting is we're getting snippets of every, and I feel like they gave too much time to Mary J. Blige. Love her.
I agree.
Man.
Totally agree with that.
We can just wipe out that last episode we
She didn't
recorded.
even have to fucking be there.
I agree.
She didn't
I
have to
agree.
be there.
I agree.
Let's get it
she brought it down.
crackalating. I hate that song.
But
To
you know,
start
you
with.
can see why they had that song. But
Why
no,
the fuck did 50 have to hang upside down for 2 seconds
he was trying to do
to
his-
say
The
go
music
shorty?
video.
his own-
Yeah.
his own
Well,
video.
so we were talking about it earlier.
No, I
Roman.
know what he was doing.
Here.
But why did we need it?
Here's the thing. Roman had
It's Roman.
Roman was saying
Tell that dude to put some respect on your name.
Roman was saying he's like he thought there was gonna be a hologram. So I'm thinking
Everybody
they didn't
said
have
that
time.
too.
They didn't have time for the hologram, or they couldn't make it
They
work.
could have did it.
So
Yeah,
they,
time.
they-
It
so
was
they-
no. It was.
no. I'm saying whatever it was, it didn't work out. So they were like, "What are we gonna do? Let's throw Fat 50 up and do, you know what I mean? Because he's the only
A
one that
buck
was.
50.
Yeah, let's throw a buck.
It was
50
a
up.
buck 50.
Right. And they're like, let's go ahead, and it'll be something simple, quick that we can do.
But look, no, it was. What do you mean they didn't have time?
Okay, so just a quick run through.
They could have did
Just a
it.
quick run through.
No, I'm saying
It just
they
wasn't-
ran
yeah.
the actual like hologram
Dre
type.
Snoop, you dug him.
Oh,
Not cool.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding
50,
ding ding
not a big
ding,
fan of.
ding, ding.
Mary J.
I fuck with
Way too
50,
long.
but why did we need him?
I totally agree with you.
I
Kendrick,
fuck
what'd
with
you think,
Kendrick.
What you think?
Why did we need him?
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh,
And
you,
I'm
you don't like?
No,
Kendrick.
I'm a Kendrick fan.
I'm saying, but you didn't like his part in the
It was just like
It
was
was-
kinda just
there's
like
too
thrown
much.
in there.
There's
It
too
was
2
30
minutes here, 2 minutes
seconds.
there.
the Eminem without me type shit was kind of weird with all the blonde head, like blonde bearded dudes. I don't know what the fuck that was.
It
about.
should have just honestly,
Yeah, it
if
was
they were
kinda
gonna do that, they should have just did Dre and Snoop, and it could have been
Totally agree.
20 minutes.
And they could have cameos. They all could have did cameos, but
Just
it would have
the
been.
And we,
pieces
you
of-
Or
know,
Dre Snoop and them
honestly,
even.
honestly, fuck the cameos. They have enough music together
Mhm.
No, I
where
know.
they could have done the whole.
No, but I'm
halftime
saying
show.
You need
I-
one
I'm-
cameo.
What I'm saying
You
is
need one
it wouldn't have
cameo.
been so hyped up to begin with, and then you see Kendrick, you see M, you see 50. You're
Right.
like, that was low
I
key.
mean,
It
dope.
was like-
you
it was
could've
like-
just had
it-
people,
it-
like,
it-
added
it was
on, 'cause they
like-
have all those people like on records with them.
Mhm.
So if you just like even sprinkled them in here and there,
Right.
all those people that were on.
Oh, yeah, cause keep it real. How many songs did they have that they could have brought? Just bitch, please.
Mhm.
That had Eminem. It had Exhibit.
Mhm.
Like they could have
Like
brought
Exhibit, I think Exhibit
like,
would have been a
it
dope
It could have
role.
been
Just to have
all,
to do
and then
a
they,
verse,
and then they
yeah.
did
you
bitch,
know?
please too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That had, you know what I'm saying, other cats too.
That's what. So I'm not gonna say I hated it. I liked the
I
performance.
tell you,
But yeah, I definitely agree with everything you're saying. I wish it was.
I
just
didn't hate
Snoop and
it.
Dre.
I just because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was there. I was rocking because it took me back to
Yeah.
that era. But I just wish it would have been done
More Dre
better.
and Snoop,
I thought it was
yeah.
super safe too. The
Totally,
the sound choice, the song choice.
Oh, okay. So wait, I'm not running your podcast, but did you hear? You're gonna make your bowling.
No.
Cut that
He
shit out.
started the
I'm just-
timer a little
no, I'm
late,
playing.
so
Yeah.
I got
Did
an
you
idea.
hear that Game was supposed to be at
did
the?
I did hear a little.
Did you
controversy
see
about
with
it.
Jay-Z and that Jay-Z blocked him because of Game dissing him back in the day? And that's why Game
Fucking
was
cancel culture. God
I
damn
see,
it.
I seen his post. I seen Gaines' post, like being like, "No, I don't."
his manager said, yeah, Game got blocked by Jay-Z because back in the day, Game told Jay-Z to SMD. You feel me?
What does Jay-Z have any say about what happened for this? Yeah, no, I need to know.
You don't know?
No.
Do you know?
I don't.
Do you know?
Mm.
Jay-Z is the
Enlighten me.
NFL
I know he's
Super Bowl coordinator as far
Oh,
as
shit.
as far as like musical talent and who does the halftime show.
Uh-huh.
Every year.
I don't know
Well,
about
he
every
now that you
year,
mentioned that,
but
do know-
I think he is over that.
yeah, he has like some say.
Low-key, I was
Yeah.
wondering what
Well,
the fuck
I
he was
do
doing at
remember
the Super
And
Bowl
no,
anyways.
see, that's what I'm saying because people were saying, why didn't Game come out, or why didn't he have a spot with Dr. Dre? Like he was Dr. Dre's protege from Compton with the woo. And then his manager came out and said, well, because of what Game said back in the day, he got
Can't be
blocked
hard.
because Jay-Z runs that.
I can see it.
I still want Lady Array.
But Game did Lady Array.
How many people you think actually got the set understood?
Not many.
That's,
Well, that's what. So I
No.
outside of
I made
LA,
A lot of people did.
outside of LA, you think?
Well, what do you mean understood it?
Like got the references, the Tams, the courthouse, the all that shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
We
No,
got
go ahead.
5 minutes.
I'll let you know. I didn't. I knew it had something to do with LA and all that stuff, but as far as the specifics of the matter, huh? Yeah. See,
all
I don't. I didn't know. All that
it,
stuff.
it was just it was Compton landmarks,
Mhm.
and I feel like I don't know. You don't have to be a brainy. I mean, I'm not. calling you
No.
stupid. I'm just saying you don't have to be a brainiac to fucking
Figure out
know
what
that.
Well, I
No,
can.
but
I can figure
'Cause
that out by it being
it's
landmarks and things
Dre
like that.
and
But
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Because
I still
they
like
did
Louis
some
Burger
Detroit
over
shit for
Sam's.
Eminem. You feel
Louis
me?
Burger over Tams, huh?
I went to St. Anthony, so Louis Burger. He was the hard.
What Louis Burger?
Right, the one right here. My
Oh.
Louis Burger.
Oh, out here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you
In
meant
Long Beach.
I'm like, I thought
Louis
he meant Santa Fe.
All right, we got time to reset.
Yeah.
Or we want to kill it.
I got 20 more minutes if you want to knock out 20 more
All
minutes.
right, let's do it.
But I'm
We're
gonna
reset right now.
I'm gonna run right out of here after that.
My woman looks
Alright.
so bored. This
All
shit
right,
is not
we'll get
hot, huh?
right.
And I've been down